Hi, I'm Claudia Greenwood. I'm from Shift Dimension, and I'm very happy to introduce to you today my co-shift shaker, Dale, who's with me today. Gwen is the other shift shaker who's not with us today, but you will meet her throughout one of our other interviews and videos. So Dale, welcome here today.
Thanks, Claudia. I'm looking forward to being here.
Good. So, Dale, I believe you're going to tell us about the levels of consciousness and share some information with us.
I am, and I'm going to share my screen. When people ask me why I coach, my answer has to be to raise consciousness, because that is why I do what I do. So in order to explain consciousness to you, I'm using a table and I've adapted it from David Hawkins' Levels of Consciousness. So if you have a look on the left-hand side, you will see a whole lot of numbers. And these numbers represent the hertz that a person resonates at. This is the first level, and this is where we live in fear. Now, 76% of the population on this planet live in this fear space. And this is where you're feeling shame, anger, apathy, grief, fear, anger, and pride. So what do we do to raise ourselves from this level into the next level? We are living in times like we've never seen before. And this is where we have to take steps. And it takes courage to take steps when you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So in this stage, we move into a space where we start thinking for ourselves. We start facing our fears. So if you just take the current situation of the world, we can either choose to stay isolated and stuck in fear, or we can take some action towards moving forward and finding a way forward that suits us, that resonates with who we are. So courage does not mean that you have all the answers. Courage means you are willing to step into the unknown because you don't want to be stuck in fear. Now, about 19.5% of the population on Earth are in this space at the moment. They are questioning things, they are trying new remedies, they are finding different ways of dealing with things. Now, when you're in this space, you are feeling empowered. You feel like at least you are doing something. You're contributing your energy towards making a difference. So here we are neutral and we're willing to try something new. We are reasonable, we do our research, and we see what resonates with us. Now let's move to our third level, and this is love. This is where you no longer get triggered by emotions that set you off. You can see things for what they really are. You can see change is here for a reason, and change is the only constant on this planet. There are only 4.1% of the people on the planet in this space. This is where there's absolutely no judgment, and you're really making a difference by allowing other people to grow and to learn, by holding space for them. If you have a look at over 700 hertz, there are less than 1,500 people on this planet in that space. This is a space of absolute enlightenment. It is joy and it is bliss. I'll let you know when I get there, okay? All right, so where are you on the levels of consciousness, and where would you like to be? At Shift Dimension, our aim is to get everybody over courage, where they are now empowering themselves and making a difference by taking action. Being stuck in fear causes anxiety and stress. We are so consumed with our reaction and our negative emotions that we're not even aware of anyone else. As you move up, you start seeing how the state you're in affects those around you until you're in a space of love. Now, I spent over 3 years intensely searching for the right definition or the one that resonated with me for love. This has become a 20, 30-year project that I've been on. But today, if people say to me, what is love? I will tell you it is the energy that has the ability to heal this world. It is the connection between each and every one of us, where we accept each other for exactly who we are, and we're here to make a difference, not only in our lives, but in the lives of everyone around us. So where are you and where would you like to be? On the self-discovery course, this is one of the things you will find out about yourself. So why is it important to raise your consciousness? Well, any work you do, you have to start with yourself. You cannot be a great leader until you can start leading your life consciously. So as soon as you go over courage and you hit 300 hertz, you counterbalance the negative energy of 90,000 people below 200 hertz. And it only gets better. At 500 hertz, you counterbalance the negative energy of 750,000 people below 200 hertz. And at 600, you counterbalance 10 million people's energy. So why do you need to raise consciousness or your own consciousness? If this is not reason enough, then what is? And then 700 hertz, where that few select people are, they each counterbalance 70 million people. Now imagine if we all got ourselves over 200 hertz. We'd start living in a space where there was no fear, where everybody was being the best versions of themselves that they could be. Today it's not enough to have the information. We have to take action and do our part in raising global consciousness. And the only way to do that is by raising your own. This way we make a difference for the greater good of all. So it is our intention at Shift Dimension to get people over 200 hertz. So if you want to know more, we'll see you soon.
Great. So if you want to find out more about this course and how you can get in touch with yourself and dig deeper and go through a process of self-discovery, please click on the link below and explore this further. We'd love to meet you.
Thank you.